Alright guys, I haven't made a video in a few weeks, so I just wanted to update you. I started a new job. I work full time, and I've been struggling with the time management between writing my blog, making art, doing music, whatever. So I'm kind of slacking on YouTube, but I still want to put videos out. But it's going to be a little bit less intricate or elaborate, so I'm just going to keep it simple. This week I just wanted to show you my grow rag setup, some of the things I have planned to plant this summer, and then do a little garden walk. So this is just a gardening update. So here we have my pineapple plant I grew myself from I cut off the top of a pineapple, set it in here, and it took. So that's a pineapple plant. Some sundews that I grew from seed. They're very small. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but I'll actually be selling these once they get up to a more sellable height. Here's some what they look like when they're older. I know it's probably not that great under these lights, but I have another one over here. They do really well at catching gnats. They really diminish my gnat populations. I don't know if you can see on some of these older leaves. If it'll focus. Yeah, so you can see those little black dots are the gnats. I still have some dragon fruit popping up. These are taking up too much room, so I'm going to keep the biggest ones, and then I'm probably going to compost the rest. Don't really need that many. I sold a few, so if you are interested in dragon fruit, just let me know, and I can set something up on my website and ship it out. Down below, I have some marigolds starting. A little broccoli plant that was getting munched on by slugs, which I talk about in my latest blog if you're interested, how I dealt with that. Some onion plants I'm going to put back out because my transplants didn't do so hot. And then some mint, some sweet potato slips that are struggling to grow, a little okra seedling, some leftover broccoli and cabbage plants that I've been waiting to put out because of the slug damage. And then I have some asparagus plants. Waiting, the asparagus hasn't been growing that well in this setup. If I could do it again, I would directly sow. And then below, I have Cherokee Purple and San Marzano tomatoes growing. They're a little bit small. Some basil, thyme. I feel like there's another one, but I can't think of it. Some peppers in the back. Some more peppers, thyme. They're not thyme, but peppers and tomatoes and tomatillos. And then some parsley over here. There's some asparagus in the background. And then I have some semi-dwarf blueberry plants. I think these are Patriot. I'm not sure. I think they could also be high brush. This is one from, I can't remember, but it was some hybrid dwarf variety, and it's not doing so hot. Here's some pawpaws I grew last year. These ones are dormant. I think they're getting ready to come out of dormancy. I planted some over here, but I made the mistake of letting them dry out. I think one's sprouting on this one. Let me see if I can get closer. Yeah, you see the shell popping out? There's a root attached to that, so you know, at least one of them sprouted, but we'll see what comes up. I'm excited. And now we'll move to the outside garden. Okay, now I'm outside. I'm showing you what I got. Over here is where all those herbs are gonna go. Right now over here we have some strawberries. They're starting to propagate on their own. I bought these last year, they weren't. I think we planted them too late. But this year, you know, there's some strawberries growing. That's some new growth. Looks like this leaf got broken off by a bird or something. Some more strawberries just flowering. Nothing crazy. Over here, here's that native garden area. My black-eyed Susan didn't do so good. This area gets a lot of shade, so I wasn't expecting a whole lot. I'm gonna try to trim back some branches and see if that helps promote some black-eyed Susan growth, but we'll see. As you can see, the yarrow is pretty big, and I got some purple coneflower. Supposedly this little stem back there is black-eyed Susan from last year, and it was still alive, but it's not coming up, so it's probably gonna die. But yeah. Here's my potato bed. I got a variety of potatoes. Some of them haven't come up yet, but we'll see. I'll give them a few more weeks. They just now started popping up in the last week or so. So, yeah, I got Viking and some Yukon. Here's where the corn grew last year. It's gonna grow again. I cut some trees or some branches, so hopefully it gets a little bit more sunlight. I'll still gotta cut a few more bigger branches, but I think it'll be okay. Some more yarrow. And even over here, the black-eyed Susan didn't like it, so it died. So the yarrow's doing fine in low light, and then so is the purple coneflower. It's got some disease, and it looks like it's gonna go to flower, but we'll see. I have some cilantro growing, some snow snap peas. There's some carrots somewhere. Some of the garlics. This is music variety garlic. I grew this. I planted this around, I think, last October. It's doing pretty good. Wrote a blog on that too. Here is supposed to be lettuce, greens, and some other stuff, but I haven't really seen much of them come up. So we'll see what happens with them. I planted some snow peas as well. It's interesting to see what comes up. So we'll see. Here's the broccoli plant that was getting tore up by slugs. You can tell it was getting tore up. It looks to be doing a little bit better. I'm just glad it's still here. Snow pea. This used to be Jerusalem artichokes, but I don't think Jerusalem artichokes enjoyed this black plastic pot. I dug them up last year, and they were less than when I originally planted. And here's this. I think this is struggling a little bit. I'll move some of this stuff away from them. See if that helps. I think they're crawling. Roly-polies have also been eating these, so we'll see. Like I said, I'm just glad they're still here. I'll take this guy off, and another type of brassica. There's supposed to be, was more, but they all got eaten. Some cabbage, and some of those cabbages and broccoli you saw inside, they're actually, I'm gonna plant them around here. I have some onion plants over here, but they seem like they didn't do so great. So we'll check them out. I'll plant some more. There's a few small ones, but I don't know where they go. I swear something's eating them. It doesn't look like a lot, but when the summer starts to get rolling in the next month or two, things will start looking a lot different. Like, what is this? I just found this on the ground. Interesting. Some more potatoes, Yukon. There's some Pontiac Reds over here. They're looking good. And this is where those blueberries were gonna go, so I might have an extra pot. Ideally, once all these potatoes are done, I'm gonna re-amend it with some more compost and put some sweet potato slips in here and see if I can get a good sweet potato harvest. But yep, that's all I got in the garden right now. Just want to do a little update and show you what's growing. As you can see, there's the whole garden. Nice little space, but thanks for watching.